Hey guys, I'm Volen, and in today's video I want to talk a little bit about a new feature in 4.4, but it's not actually new. What I'll quickly be talking about is unique IDs. So let's go to the PC. And welcome to the Godot project. This is my video editor that I'm making in Godot, but we will be focusing on this, the file system. Because the feature, the unique IDs, UID, is actually kind of helpful. Like, you see all these files here right now, and they all actually have a unique ID. It does not matter if I change these files in a different folder or something, or rename them, their unique ID will stay the same. By example, if I go over to my script, we can see this part of my script to load in the shader to display the video images. I'm using a shader for that, and I load in this shader like this. So this is kind of long, and you can see for the full color range I've already added this UID. What I can do is go in here, copy the UID, and then I can paste it in here. And that is it. Now I can move this file around, and I never really need to touch this again because this ID is attached to this file. And I also mentioned that this is kind of not very new. One of the big reasons for this is if you look into the file, well, in my file manager itself, you can see the trash files, so the resources, but also the scene files. They don't have any extra files. If you look at my scripts, by example, we can see there's a .uid file for every single file. So we have our main scene.gd and main scene.gd.uid. That is because it was already kind of like this whole unique ID system was already kind of implemented for scenes and for Godot created resources. If I were to go into my scene file, this scene, it already has a UID inside of this file. The problem is with user generated files like scripts or shaders or images, we cannot just add a piece of text to the content of that file itself. And that's why we have these unique ID files right now. But to use this system, what do you need to take in mind? First of all, if you move things around inside of the file system in Godot itself, you don't have anything to worry about. The issue starts when you want to change, by example, my clip button file. I want to move that into my classes. If I were to do it like this and just drop it, this would create an issue. When moving files inside of the file system, you need to select both the file itself and the .uid file and then move them together. Same for renaming. If I want to rename this file, I need to both rename this to whatever I want and also change this file name. Else this unique ID won't be the same anymore and your scripts will start breaking. So yeah, this system is not actually like new, like I mentioned before, because scenes already had them since 4.0. Since 4.4, however, this is a new thing. Another big thing that you need to take in mind, if I go to my main folder and git ignore, if you use any type of version control system, your git ignore should not have these files. So don't add them like UID, because else your project may just break. So be certain that you don't have these included. Now, as for my opinion, what do I personally think about these unique ID files? First of all, I see one major issue with them, and that is, if I take my script here again, we see this file, but we have no idea what it actually is. And if I copy this unique ID, and I put this into my filter files thing, I cannot find the file. There's no way to see which file belongs where. Like, looking into your files, a lot of the times the .uid files are kind of ignored. There's not really like any way of figuring out what this file is at the moment. So I kind of hope that they will make it possible to filter through files with the unique ID. So even if I add UID, it just does not work. But yeah, that's basically it. It's a kind of a short little update. I personally, in my opinion, I like it, but it's kind of cryptic. So you should kind of need to add comments saying what it is. So shader for, yeah, you need kind of comments to make more sense of this cryptic idea. That's basically the only thing. So yeah, and that's it. Very short little video. I just wanted to quickly share this out because I've seen some people not really realizing what those unique IDs are for. The only issue that I find with them is that your code, it gets, yeah, like I mentioned before, it gets a little bit less easy to see what it actually is that you're loading or preloading. But yeah, anyway, thanks to my Godot supporters for supporting me. I'll soon release an update on my video editor that I've been working on. There has been a lot of progress, as you could have seen in this video. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.